When did I begin? I started with judo, which isn't actually mixed martial arts, it's just one martial art, at the age of 16. And I actually went on to win the South African Nationals, gold and silver for 16 at the age of 16 and 17 years old. I went to the UK, lived in the UK for 10 years, and so I went on to compete, and I went into the as I said, the individual sports. Muay Thai I did individually, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu individually, boxing individually, wrestling individually, and then obviously I also do Greco-Roman wrestling, which is a different derivative of wrestling. And then obviously traditional MMA. It was 3 years ago now. I came back to South Africa, entered African Abu Dhabi, and then I was actually chosen. The year I won that also, and then the year I actually won, I had to choose between going to the actual finals, in other words, like the Olympics of Abu Dhabi or the EFC. And obviously it was a good career choice for me, although the one's more prestigious than the other. I went on to enter the EFC, and I had a few tournaments overseas, 10 tournaments. I won all of those. Then I came to back to South Africa, and entered here, and now I'm standing at 14-0. It's a different kind of fitness. You've got to be fit for everything. Everybody can be super fit in a ring or in a cage or sparring or training, but the main issue is how you can handle pressure. We've got to get the stigma detached from so-called cage fighting. And although it's in a cage, people say to somebody, "Oh, we do mixed martial arts," so they don't know what you're talking about. You say, "I'm a cage fighter," they don't know exactly, and then that stigma is attached to you, like, "Oh." Much safer. I mean, you're looking at the fatality rate. There's nobody's ever died in mixed martial arts. The thing is, you see, what I'm trying to do is, I'm pretty much trying to be an ambassador for the sport, and that's what I aim at being, in the sport, especially if you're in a relationship or you're married, you've got to have a supporting family, and my mom and my dad also very nervous, they get more nervous than I get for the fights. But that's the thing, if you don't have a supporting family, that's a hard thing, and that's the one of the deciders of an actual fight. And what you put in is what you get out, you can only, and that's the thing that people also always ask me, how have you put in enough? And you can only train as hard as you can train. If you go in the ring and you think to yourself, I could have trained harder, I could have done better, I could have put in another 5 minutes, then you're not fully prepared. Never put a person down, even yourself. Do what you can do, put in the hours you can do, and win or lose, as long as you can walk out that ring saying that you've done your best and you put in your best, that's all that counts.